The cuneiform tablets discovered at Nineveh include fascinating information about giants, weird beasts, and enigmatic flying ships. Uruk continues to hold many human mysteries, shocking traditional archaeology with each new dig with stories that have been concealed from us for decades. Uruk was a city that flourished south of the river valley, on the banks of the Euphrates, and its civilization expanded throughout Mesopotamia to become the world's earliest and most significant metropolis. Cradle of mythical rulers such as Gilgamesh, a god who was far from what we recognize as human and more akin to a mystery creature. But before we get to Gilgamesh, we must first discuss the beginnings of one of antiquity's most mysterious civilizations. It was discovered in 1849 thanks to William Loftus, despite the fact that the most renowned archaeologists did not reach it until the following century, 1912–1913. Julius Jordan, together with the East German Society, discovered the Ishtar Temple at that time, surprising it with its adobe mosaics and bricks. But what surprised him most were the ruins of the ancient wall that covered the entire city for more than 3,000 years BC, which, according to later studies, reached more than 15 meters in height and was more than 9 kilometers long wall built by King Gilgamesh. In the 1950s, Heinrich Lenzen found some tablets written in the Sumerian dialect and dated from around 3,300 BC, and that described Uruk as the first urban center that used writing as a common means of communication in everyday life. All of these discoveries demonstrated, quite contrary to what everyone believed at the time, that Uruk became not only the first urban human settlement, but also the nucleus of society, with a flourishing economic power superior to anyone. In addition, it stands out in the succession of temples crowned in ziggurats and palaces, at least 80,000 inhabitants, making it the first city on the planet. A being 5,000 years ago who ruled Uruk despotically, and that certain historical texts show him as someone who really existed, but with a fantastic and unknown origin. Unfortunately, its complete history has not survived over time, but what can be perceived in the rest of the tablets found shows a history of struggle, life, and death. The Sumerians considered Gilgamesh to be the man, entity, or being, for whom all things were known, unlimited knowledge. They said it was a hybrid between gods who came from heaven and humans. In addition, they mentioned that it had no defects. When the gods created it, 2/3 of God and 1/3 of humans did, creating a perfect being. As we have seen, many passages from our history, told by archaeology and orthodox and traditional history, hide many details about our origins. Uruk is a clear example of this, along with his stories about gods that make us wonder if there really was no influence beyond what we know. Subscribe for more videos like this and turn on the notification to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.